They'll be like, hey man, come on, just wait, just give me like 5 minutes. They don't understand that this is like I'm in fight or flight mode, you know? Either they'll have to respect you or they can walk away. You have to have that type of abundance mindset. Like, no matter how cool I might have thought you were, my self-worth is more important than anything that you could have gave me. All right, man. Now, as you can see, we're in nature, a different venue, different setting, different environment. I've created over 100 videos in my car. Now it's time for a new setting. Okay, so let's go back to, when can we go back to? March 2020, right? It was a weird time. The pandemic hit, so I had a lot of anxiety about that. But at the same time, there's this one girl that I was really feeling at the time. We were spending a lot of time together, a lot more than I should have. I had to learn that the hard way, but it's kind of me numbing the anxiety that I was feeling from the pandemic. And we would spend so much time together. We would go somewhere about every single day of the week. For her, I was just another person to occupy time with. She had a whole boyfriend this whole time, but that's a whole different story. I was like, I didn't know if she was in a relationship or not, because she was on and off with him, and she was on and off with her feelings with me, right? So the fact that I was kind of like the second option, that means I didn't get as much respect as I should have, right? I ain't got nothing else better to do at this time, so I'm going with her to Target for no reason. We picking up frozen yogurt and stuff. I'm so stuck in the moment, I can't see for what it really is. Anyways, we go to Walmart, right? She's like, oh, I need to get some groceries, because the pandemic hit and we, groceries were running out. So it was like, she was like, I need to go to Walmart to get some groceries. Do you want to come? And me being my little simping whatever, bro, I was acting like I was her girl. I was riding with her, going places. She was leading, basically. And a shawty don't want to lead. She don't want to lead, so she's gonna treat me like I'm soft. We go to Walmart. She's jumping all over me. She's infatuated with me, with the idea of who I am in the moment, which is I'm a space filler. I'm not the guy that she really wants. I'm just a space filler. I'm just something to do, but she's feeling me in the moment because I'm pretty convenient. She's not on with her boyfriend right now. She's on with me right now because she's on bad terms with her boyfriend. Fast forward, we get into the line. We get all the groceries. I'm following her around, looking like a goofball, bro. Following my girl around, my girl, quote unquote. I'm looking, you already know what I'm looking like. We get into the Walmart checkout line. Now, mind you, she drove me here. I went with her. She drove her car here. We didn't meet here. I was sitting in the passenger seat, and she drove us to Walmart, okay? So we're in the checkout line, and she's jumping all over me. She's pushing me. She's hitting me, bro, for no reason. She's acting like a little kid. I'm like, yo, you acting like a little kid right now. You need to chill. And she's like, why? Why do I need to chill? And then she kept on pushing me, jumping on me, like making a scene in Walmart. And I'm like, yo, don't touch me no more. Don't touch me. I told you to calm down. You acting like a little kid right now. Stop it. And she's like, oh, for real? What you gonna do about it? I was like, I'm gonna leave. She's like, how you gonna leave? I drove you here. Now, mind you, I had a car. Okay, I had a car I could have drove, but I decided to ride with her because I was letting her lead the situation, and I didn't have nothing better to do. Mind you, we was in a line. There was people behind us and in front of us, and it's pretty quiet in this Walmart because the pandemic hit. It was like a ghost town almost, but it was still a lot of people there. So basically, I got embarrassed in front of the whole checkout line. This long ass checkout. Y'all remember how the checkout lines were in the pandemic, right? This long ass checkout line, bro. She disrespected me. She bitching me, bro. And I'm so embarrassed because I'm like, yo, she did drive me here though. She did lure me into this situation, and I did accept it. So the rest of that day, it was actually at nighttime, and I was so embarrassed. I was so pissed off. I was so hurt. And this wasn't the first time she did something like this to me. And I hate to say that I didn't learn my lesson from this situation alone. It took so many times for me to go through something embarrassing or disrespectful for me to finally learn my lesson. There's a few lessons that you can learn from this. The main one that I learned from this moment alone, that I actually got from this moment, is, never put yourself in a situation that you can't get out of. Never give someone the upper hand, in a situation like this. What I mean by that is, I'll let her drive me there. She had the power of the situation. Basically, she felt like she could do whatever, and then I couldn't leave because I was depending on her to get me back to my destination, Even though I had a car, even though whatever, bro, I depended on her to get me back home. With people in general, not just with females, but people in general. When you depend on people so much like that, a lot of people aren't gonna do the right thing. A lot of people, she could have respected me and there would be no problems, but the fact that she got the power, the upper hand in this situation, and then neglected it, treated me like I needed her, because I kind of did, Of course I could have called an Uber or whatever, but she knew she had the power in this situation, and she knew that I didn't have the balls to walk away. Especially if you're a guy, make sure that you are the one driving. Make sure that you're the one. Either you guys meet at a mutual place, or you drive her, but don't ever let her drive you. That's one thing I've learned. But people in general, let's say that I'm going to a party or something with my friends, and they're like, oh, we can all carpool to this one place. If it's not my car, bro, I'm not carpooling. That might be extreme. I would be like, bro, what's wrong? Like, why are you acting like that? But for me personally, there's a few reasons. One is that, that gives other people the power, the control of the situation. Like, hey, I can leave. I'm the one who drove us here, And for me, like, if it's going to a social interaction, I have social anxiety, and I don't want to put myself in a position where, like, let's say I gotta leave a social interaction immediately, Some people might not understand how important that is for me with social anxiety. They'll be like, hey man, come on, just wait, just give me like 5 minutes. They don't understand that this is like I'm in fight or flight mode, I gotta go. And me being in that embarrassing situation with Shawty, right? That taught me like I already have social anxiety, and then she's embarrassing me in front of this whole Walmart place, right? So how do you think that makes me feel? So no matter what, like, I always want to be in a position where I can leave a situation immediately, just like that, Because I don't want no panic attacks. I don't want no anxiety attacks. I don't want none of that, bro. Whenever I go to a certain place, I want to always have an escape plan. Basically, that's what I'm talking about, right? Another lesson to learn from this is that when you go through a situation like that with somebody, chances are that's not the first time that person has disrespected you. No matter what, people in general are going to test you, right? People are going to see what you're made out of. People are going to try to push your buttons. They want to see what your limits are. If you don't create boundaries in the initial interaction with these people, like when you first meet them, when they don't know how to take you, it's only going to get worse, It's only going to get worse, and this person is going to find a way to disrespect you. I don't care if it's the nicest person in the world, bro. When you don't set guidelines, when you don't set boundaries for yourself, I've learned that people who aren't really like a real bully type of person, they'll just start to treat you a type of way, They'll start to disrespect you. Like, I remember I was getting bullied by the nerdy type of people, bro, because I just never knew how to set boundaries. I always let people walk all over me, and it took me so long to finally get it, but I got it now, Whenever somebody rubs you the wrong way, you gotta say something about it, Because the thing is, people only walk over people who let them, And if you show that you're not just gonna let everything fly by, you're not gonna let everything slide, people are going to have to respect you. Either they'll have to respect you or they can walk away. You have to have that type of abundance mindset. Like, no matter how cool I might have thought you were, my self-worth is more important than anything that you could have gave me. You feel me? If you're a guy and you're dealing with a female, right? You dealing with a shawty that you're interested in. It's important to make sure that you are playing the leadership role, because she doesn't want to lead. They might fight for the leadership role. I know this might be controversial or whatever, but I'm gonna say it, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. If I've done it so many times. I let her lead. I let the different females, I let the shawty lead, right? And even though they fight for the leadership position, once you give it to them, they don't really respect you the same. They don't respect you the same when you're the indecisive one. How y'all both gonna be indecisive? Oh, what do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat? I don't know. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do. So I'm just gonna go with this girl, go grocery shopping for something I don't even need. I'm just tagging along. That's not, they don't like that. You know, they don't like a dude that ain't got nothing else to do, nothing better to do, who's not leading himself and can't lead her. You know, when you're letting them lead the relationship, they're gonna feel like you're their son or something. That's how they're gonna treat you. They're gonna son you. They're gonna treat you. They're gonna disrespect you. If you disagree, hey, you can let me know in the comment section. You know, but that's from my experiences and as well as other people's experience. You know, that's what I've observed. So that's why. Can you go in the house, bro? Can you go in the house? This nigga gonna stand right in front of me and two-step. That's why I be recording in my car, man. My family be nosy and distracting and stuff. But anyways, man, that's what I got for this video. I hope that y'all liked it. I hope that y'all like the environment. Oh, hold on. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't like it. But for real, like, don't dislike it. Okay, please don't dislike it. Leave a comment if you wish and subscribe for more content from All Seeing Ty. And I'm out, man. Peace.